Macedonia, this one is for you.
First of all, how are you?
I'm doing great. It is a beautiful day here in America. It's been cold and snowy, but today was pretty nice. I got to spend some time outside.
Almost every young soul in Macedonia knows about you. So for the few that were under the rock, please tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
Yeah, so I am from South Dakota in the United States. I've lived here most of my life. And I am a singer and musician and a TikToker, I guess. So I make videos oftentimes in foreign languages. Though I don't speak Macedonian, I've done some songs in Macedonian that some people, I guess they like them.
Where is South Dakota for Europeans?
North America is one continent. It's Canada and the United States is North America, right? South Dakota is directly in the middle of the continent. We are as far from any oceans as you can possibly get. So we're right smack dab in the center of Canada and USA.
That's great. Tell me about the beginnings on TikTok. What was the reason for creating the account and posting the videos? And why are you so attracted to Balkan songs?
Yeah, so I originally made it to promote my own music. I am a writer and I write songs in English, of course, because it's the only language I speak. And so for a few months, I just posted videos about my music and about some cars I owned. And then all of a sudden, the algorithm started sending people from the Balkans onto my page, I guess. And so I started making videos that catered towards that audience. And so I only do songs I like. I have to say, as a Westerner, there are a lot of Balkan songs I can't say I enjoy very much, but there are a lot of songs that I like a lot that I think have a lot of charm and character. And those are the songs that I sing.
Where did you first hear about Macedonian songs and the Balkan music in general?
Yeah, so because I was making videos about my own interests, I made a video about a car that you may be familiar with called the Yugo, because that's an interest of mine. And that's how the Balkan audience came over. And of course, being a musician as well and having this new audience, I did a live stream and somebody suggested that I listen to a song called Miki Milane. And that was the first Balkan song I ever heard. And I thought it was so good that I was going to learn to sing it.
If you're from the Balkans, this song is for you. I'm sure it's stuck in your head already. Nek noches gori Balkan, nek lajusti, ti ne brini, šta poželiš je da ću ti ma priđi mi, to krev mi vri, da porudim, svi razvalim, hajdi dok smo mladi.
And that was my first real viral Balkan hit. And then for Macedonia specifically, Macedonia is a small country, but they have a very passionate people. And so doing songs in Serbian or Bosnian or even Slovenian, all of those, Macedonians wanted in on it. So I just got comment after comment after comment. When are you going to do a song in Macedonian? And so eventually I caved and I was able to find Toshe Proeski, who is one of my favorite Balkan artists by far, who is Macedonian.
Yes. In one of your videos, you're telling us, the viewers, that the hardest song you've learned to sing is the one from Toshe Proeski. Do you know who Toshe Proeski is?
I know who Toshe Proeski is now. I didn't before, of course. I fell into this whole Balkan craze, but I really enjoy and admire his music, and I've listened to a number of the songs he did in English as well. That song you're referring to, I wish I remembered the name of it, but I remember that it had a lot of R's in it. And in America, we say R or R. And in Balkan, you guys say R, R, R. I can't really do it. And so that song in particular had a lot of R sounds. And so it was still probably one of the hardest songs I've ever done.
In many of your videos, there are some other guys that sing along in Macedonian with you. Do they know what are they singing? Are those Balkan boys?
No, I don't know any Balkan boys. At least I know lots of them, but none that live in the United States. It's other people who have been in my videos have been my dad, who is, American, who was born in America, and my two brothers who are, same.
Are some of your family musician? And how did you become one?
Yeah, so my father is a musician. He's a guitar player, and he was self-taught. He taught himself how to play guitar, and so I taught myself how to play guitar, just like he did. My older brother and older sister are also singers and guitarists, so I am one of many. I started playing guitar when I was 13. I got an electric guitar for Christmas. It was a Fender Stratocaster.
It's a great present. Which is the favorite Macedonian song?
I think I really like Ledena by Toshe Proeski. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a really upbeat and fun song. Simple chords. It's a simple 4-chord song. So it's easy to play, easy to learn. I like that one.
That's my favorite song also, from Toshe Proeski.
You found that you spent some time in Balkans. How different were the people from your town? And where did you been on Balkan?
Yeah, so when I visited Balkan, I visited Slovenia, which some say is Balkan, some say it's not. I don't know. Everyone I talked to said it was. What shocked me most about my visit was that everybody was very similar to people back home. Most people I talked to spoke English. They have similar customs and mannerisms, and yeah, it could have been the 51st state. It was amazing. So it's one thing to be popular or famous in some place that's completely foreign to you. But when I visited Balkan, I felt right at home. And so it was a very surreal experience.
On TikTok, you also post videos where you cook Balkan recipes. Which food is more delicious, Balkan or American?
If I'm cooking it, it's not going to be good almost no matter what. That's actually one of the things where people go, you're making these bad on purpose. And that's not true. I'm just a terrible cook. I follow the recipes as closely as I can. But whether it was American or Balkan, you don't want me serving you anything. But America doesn't actually really have that many of its own foods. My favorite American foods are foods from different cultures. So it all matters on who's preparing it. I will say when I was in Balkan, in Slovenia, I had some of the greatest, best food I ever had. There seems to be a lot of debate over which country in Balkan makes the best food, but I've only been to Slovenia, so that's my only judge. So I'm sure Macedonia does pretty well, but maybe someday when I visit in the future, I'll do a little comparison.
I really hope that you will come one day in Macedonia and you will try the Macedonian recipes. I guess that you received a lot of messages from your fans. I remember that in one video you were singing the Macedonian song Македонско девойче, and at the end you say call me. But the comments were you didn't give me your number for calling you. Did the diehard fans make a contact with you?
They did. I got plenty of contacts. Nothing, no relationships, romantic relationships started yet, but I'm holding out hope still. Yeah, Macedonian fans are, like I said, they're very passionate, and I appreciate that. That's one of the things I love about Macedonia.
Will you sing something or send a message to Macedonian fans speaking on Macedonian?
You want me to speak in Macedonian? I can't speak in Macedonian. I do. Oftentimes when I sing the Macedonian songs, I don't know the translation until after the video is done. And then I'm about to post it and I go, oh, wait, I should probably know what these words mean. Yeah, let's see. I could sing you a song, sure. I don't want to blow out the microphone here. Let's what about that song I said I liked? What about Ledana? Ni ledana ni dosera, ti ni ches biti, do jutro chesa osera, ti moja biti. How's that?
Bravo.
That was very good.
That was good. Thank you very much for time. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure talking to you too. And I'm glad we were finally able to talk.
Yes, and we are hoping that we will see you in live one day here in Macedonia.
I
And
agree.